What up, everybody? We out here. How you doing, Sunshine? How you doing, Super? Half of my stuff is not working right now, so I'm kind of curious. Oh, no, it is working. Okay. I didn't catch your guys' earlier chats, but the chat thingamajigger that I'm using or whatever. So I get both the chats in one client. Woohoo! Forever mining rocks. Yeah, you guys have been playing the shit out of that. Which version what's it called of Deep Rock Galactic? Survivor? Survivor. Forgot where I left shit from last time. All right, well, we're at least going to need this. And then we're going to go on an adventure and find my other light. It's going to be an adventure, guys. Oh, shit. I forgot to set that up. Oopsie. Okay, adventure is on pause. Adventure is on pause. Amateur hour. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Goodness. Goodness me. All right. We're looking for the Ryobi light. Boom, baby. Acquired. All right, let's get this set up. This is going to get wild. Do you guys have the regular version of Deep Rock Galactic? Hey, that's pretty good. Because I don't have Survivor. Maybe I should pick it up, eh? No, let's get the wheeled one. The wheeled chair is supreme. There it is. Oh, because the original one, you can actually play that in VR. Shit, I might need something even lower to get up. This is going to get claustrophobic, y'all. I hope you're excited. Yeah, the OG one, you can kind of mod it a little bit and do some fun stuff like VR or more than 4 players, and there's all sorts of stuff. Yeah. All right, so we're going to undo that. Oh, sweet. Okay. Bendix. Hey, that looks like you guys can actually kind of see stuff too. Hey, this ain't too bad. Quick tangent, everybody. What is in there? Hold on. Hold on. I'm claustrophobic. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna get a little tight. It's gonna get a little tight in here. It's gonna get a little tight in here. Viewer be warned. Let's see, we can point it like this for now. I don't know if that's some manner of clip or what. Because I need to figure out how to get these pieces off so that way I can do shit with them. Ah! We'll put it like this. Here we go. Next to the fire extinguisher. Can't even hear it. All right. Hey. Oh, dude, yeah. I'm a little jazzy jazzerson right now. Because we're gonna actually get some use out of the fact that we're in VR. Like it's gonna be more than just a gimmick. We're still getting set up, but I figured let's do the setup together. We're friends. we can be friends, right? Right? Ah. All right, let's do this. How am I helping here? Moral support, cheering you on, giving praise, dude. You're here to learn, listen, partake as you must, or wish. Partake as you wish. Yes. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting fast. Not wrong, George. Once I find the clippers that I think I left in the engine bay. Yes. All right. I gotta actually record this shit so I can chop it up. Closest to hands-on you can get via VR, dude. Yeah, POV, you're taking a Jeep apart. That's what's happening right now. There we go. Now we'll record it. Oh shit, wrong. Fucking see, in VR, shit is not precise. That is one thing we're still figuring out. All right, let's also save ourselves some fucking rendering power here. Sweet. Everything is working and gherkin. Please, just give me... No. Damn you. There we go. It's working. Yes. Yeah, add this skill to your resume for sure. Yes, everything's where we want it. Oh, I just had a thought. I needed another command! Exclamation point! Clip farm. Because we're gonna be we're clip farmers tonight, y'all. Oh goodness. 88 Cherokee. We're ripping out the old ECU. And oh dang, I screwed up the clip. I screwed up the clippity dippity. Hold on. Check it out, guys. Nobody knows but you. Nobody knows but you. I don't know how well I'll be able to cut that together. I felt like I had a good flow, you know what I'm saying? 88 Cherokee. We're taking out the old ECU. So, we've got our factory service manual. Here's the ECU plugs. Just got to get them out and start depinning. Boom. Boom, baby. I feel like that was pretty slick. I thought that was pretty slick. So first things first, we have to actually undo the old ECU. Look at this big chungus, dude. we're guessing. We're guessing. We might have to make the walk of shame back to the sockets if I get this wrong. Oh, walk of shame indeed. That was weird. Did you guys see that blinking? Oh, dude, we just took the music a completely different direction. I did not prepare at all tonight. Don't know if you can tell. All right, so 9 was too big still. Hopefully it's 8. We're going to try this to be safe. The Wallow tools. You know, Sunshine, if that's not a metaphor for life, I don't know what is, you know? We're all just winging it, dude. We're all just fucking winging it. Yeah. Cool. Oh, man. Hey, we made it through the week, though. Made it through the week. All right, let's get this guy undone first, because that's the actual... Oh, perfect. Hey, is there a... I'm thinking out loud here, wondering if I've got a tool that will make this faster. Or if it'll, you know, just be quicker to do it with the manual tool. Because I do have an electric socket. And I don't know why I'm not using it. Oh, and I forgot to do one more stream setup piece. Fuck. I'm going fast, but I'm not precise. You know what I'm saying? We're going fast, but we're not precise. It's a bit of a problem. There we go. Old ECU. Officially out. I think the old bolts were... Yes. 500, what up? Oh, you want me to pick up the dime? Where's the dime? I didn't even... Oh. Wait, hold on. Ooh. Yeah, these are quarters, not dimes, so I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this? Oh, okay. There we go. We picked up the dime. And it's now in the pocket. Just for you, Sunshine. Oh, under the box thing? Oh no, we picked up the wrong dime? Oh no, okay. I'm sorry. I got this. Hold on. I got this. All right, we'll put that dime back. And we'll pick this dime up. There we go. Is that better? Do you feel better now? Dude, stacking dimes and doing the crimes, man. All right, so this is about to get very interesting for a handful of reasons. We are now removing the actual, please come out, harness. There we go. Bendix dick. Oh, sorry. That's inappropriate. So much better. It's crime season. Dude, I probably have at least like $20 of change sitting throughout this Jeep. Or throughout my collection of Jeeps, for sure, $20. Does that say import? Import? Oh, shit. OEM manufacturer. I don't know what that says. It probably says Mexico, but I'm almost positive that says import. No, your brain was an import. This will not do. If this wasn't worth $20, I'd throw it in the trash. No, I'm kidding. Imports are fine. Imports are fine, guys. Hit it with the Google lens. Boy math, Lamau. We need the US direct market brain. From right here in Michigan. That box thingamajig, the Bendix thing, that Bendix thing was the old ECU, and this is the old ECU wire harness. All these colors and pin numbers map up to what we're seeing on this factory service manual diagram. Yes. I've cut a lot of these. Okay, so the other end goes in there, which is that port. Oh, we can barely see it. We can barely see it, everybody. Yeah, this is my spaghetti for tonight. This is dinner served. Chat, dinner is served. We're having spaghetti. I hope you're ready. I'm excited. So it's got what Twitch viewers crave. Just to be safe erroneous. Well, we're also going to switch up the music. The song's it's good, but it's a little too angry. We're having fun, so we're just going to actually switch up the music entirely. Check it out. Now it's going to get into some funny, fun. I don't know what you would call this. You'll fucking see. You'll see. You know the mazes you haven't, dude. Great, yeah, dude. It's like it is like that. It is like that. But it's many mazes in. You know what? I like that. I like that, Sunshine. I'm gonna have to put that into the memory bank. It's like solving the maze in high school. Or not, when you not high school, Jesus Christ. We weren't that dumb. What Sunshine said. Grade school, when you're a little kitty boy. It's like solving those mazes. All right, we're working on the script, but hashtag clip farmable. Hashtag clip farmable. What a fucking time. All right. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. Gotta do some recording management there. Boom, done. Boom. Clip farming. Dude, yeah, happy fucking weekend. Oh. I should have that mostly out of the way now. Yeah, there's all sorts of weird ass wires going in and out, and we'll see how much of this we actually keep versus cut. But how do we want to attack this? Snip, pull, expose. Yeah. I just need something shorter to sit on here. Barbara is so low. Her suspension is fucked. If she was like just a couple inches higher, then I could like, squeeze in a lot easier, right? This is the best we can do, and it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough, bye. It's kind of rough. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Bear Grylls. Please come off. Thank you. Yes, we're having a good time. Oh, it's kind of clever, though, how they did that. They put the tape through the cover and then use the tape going straight through to hold the cover down. Slick as shit. We will figure something out here, guys. Hold on. This is just not going to work. My back is going to hurt. We're going to end up being upsetty spaghetti. Let me theorize. Hold on. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Oh! I know what to do. Thinking to myself about just jacking her up. Oh, now we're really in it. We're sitting on the ground. Barb, your suspension is fucked. Wacky waveable. Oh my god. Looks like the electrical in your house. Almost, Super. Only it's a lot fucking cheaper. A lot fucking cheaper. Now, like, all of this is plugged into the ECU, but we didn't snip. I don't think we snipped this many. You know what I'm saying? So I want to figure out what we already snipped and immediately get that shit out of there. And then be able to trace what we need all the way to up there. Because we're going to have to figure something out about what we're trying. I don't know what we're going to do with the stuff we're trying to reuse fully. I don't know. We're going to just have it hanging, though. I know that much. But I suppose if I want to save myself some time... Okay, we got to get up and get that tape. Suppose if I want to save myself some time, we're pulling the whole ECU out. I don't necessarily have to unwind everything. Right? Because I'm not going to... No, because I'm Dang. No, it's reverse. Because I'm reusing stuff, I have to undo all this bullshit to get those two wires out. Because I think it's just these two oranges. Maybe some of these yellows. Oh, Billy. Oh bother. Oh, bother. What's an ECU? It is the computer, that's the C, that no, not computer. The computer isn't C. The C is control. Electronic control unit? Yeah, electronic control unit. It's basically the computer that runs the engine. Make engine go vroom vroom. Bang bang. So like it's In the upcoming case, the controller is going to be an Arduino. But there's other ones out there that are like the same shit as... What? Are you upset? What is going... I'm not hallucinating. It blunked. I hope we don't have electrical gremlins already. Omega lol. Dude, words are so fucking hard tonight. We're going... You know what? I'm talking a caveman the rest of the stream. Engine use explosion. Computer control when explosion happen. Make big power. Use good fuel. Sharks say tuning fun. Help you understand engine vroom vroom. Engine fun. Big ba-boom. When engine go forward, it's because of boom, 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 boom. And I like to say when the boom, 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 boom happens. All right, I can't see. Engine go boom, car go vroom. Yes! Sharkface likes Super Trooper word. Car do go vroom. Car no go space, car go road. All right. We got to reach up. Well, I wonder if we can try and get a camera angle here. We're now crawling into the... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a little edge here. Ooh, baby, that's what we like to see. What is happening right now is a full display of why people typically hate doing engine wiring. And I gotta say, it's fully justified. This is not the easy stuff. Come on, please. I want to be able to just sneak the snips. Sneak the snips. Yes. We've snuck the snips. No, we didn't. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in shambles. We're in shambles. We're in shambles now. Chat is sideways. Oh no. Oh, utility knife. Chat is sideways, but Shark still read chat good. In Mother Russia, Snip sneaks you. KGB, big fan of this. Right now, we're in the ye old restart. Hashtag clip farm. Hashtag clip farm. Explain as caveman. Yeah, hashtag clip farm. Explain as caveman. Stop waving around sharps. Shark like SUV. Shark tune SUV. Old engine. Old wires. Engine bad. Wires bad. We take wires out. Then engine. Then new engine go in very easy. Take up old space. Create new fun. Mean we need new computer. New wires. Ayo. Did I miss a YouTube chat? I probably did miss an YouTube chat. All right. We're going to take a quick second. We got that cut out. Now we can start pulling and jerking on some wires. Pulling and jerking. Hold on 2 seconds. We're going to do, I forgot to do one thing. Let's see. Is there a way? Hold on. What up, Nestor? Welcome back, dude. I'm trying to figure out if there is a... I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can, what you call it? Make chat bigger text. Increase the font size. Jesus. And I can't find it for the fucking life of me, bud. Can't find it for the life of me. Get good. You're so right, Sunshine. Get good. Get good. Oh well, chat issues. All right, so the other thing that I forgot to do, it's on this, where'd that window? There's the right window. Hold on. I'm a good boy, but I'm stuck in VR. There it is. Couldn't find the damn keyboard, y'all. Wait, all right. I'm not a complete dinglenarius. Yeah, so for me, it's, you know, obviously I got all the windows around me, but for y'all, it's just some crazy man waving his fucking arms and talking to chat, you know what I mean? Prime, what you call it? Prime live interaction right here. I'm repositioning chat, making it easier to read. There we go. Let's do this damn thing. The flailing tube man. I did it instinctively. Maybe I am part flailing tube man. Oh no, there's more wire wrap that we have to get to. All right, let's party. Yeah, dude, we're gonna start actually using it in a second here. We just gotta get the last. We gotta get the last of these wires unwrapped. We're trying to reuse some of these wires, so that means I need to unwrap the wires. Then I can pull on the wires that I've already cut and just remove those from the plugs, and then use my wire harness to figure out what wires are remaining and if I can cut or keep them accordingly. It's very magical. It's very demure. But that also means that you guys have to suffer along with me as we do everybody's least. This is like universally known as a not fun task, is getting underneath your dashboard. Oh, God. Meh. So that way you can, you know, handle wires. It's just universally, doesn't matter what country you're in. You know what I mean? It unites us as a species. As a species, we've taken rock and smashed rock, put electricity in rock. But now we have to transfer electricity with nasty wire. And I lost the end. I pulled it off and lost the end. Son of a bitch. Hashtag utility knife. Where'd you go? Utility knife is new best friend. It's been decades, dude. Wireless when? Let's see. That's a red wire, which could very well have power. We'll just give it just a light. See what I'm saying? Just a light slicing. I'm not going full Edward Scissorhands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is just. I'm sure for you guys, this is great content too. But this is literally. I don't know. I don't know why I enjoy this. I think I need to meditate on that someday. Yeah, I've actually never really thought about that. You know what I mean? Is it like one of those just primal instincts? I like wire good. Oh. Just like Minecraft. Thank you, Sunshine. And you know, Supa, you bring up a good point, dude. Minecraft does like it activates certain neurons. Good ones. It activates very good neurons. All right, we are now going off of no site available, and for some reason the light has decided that it doesn't want to turn on. So, y'all, we're in a hard spot. We are in shambles. Do not call 911. We will be okay. Green like wire because wire's simple, but sometimes not so simple, 500. You're right. I hope it's just the battery. All right, everybody. Hashtag pray. There we go. Charge you, bitch. Please turn on. Yay! All right, we'll go one step down instead of full force. Jumbled bunch of wires is very ADHD. Going a million different directions. Thoughts and prayers. Lamau. That is insightful, though, Sunshine. Not so much 500. I almost said 500. All right, so. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Hold on. I got an idea here, y'all. Hold on. Wait a fucking second. Why didn't I think of this? If Gaunis is here, he's face palming right now. Why didn't I think of this beforehand? Shark is silly. Shark no think. Pull out. See, isn't that? Okay. That That will save us much time. Many headaches saved here. All right, cool. So if you're replacing the whole damn thing, just unplug the fucker. But don't forget to do whatever the fuck this is. There we go. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Now we can just pull it all out. Now we can pull it all out and do it from the other end. Isn't this glorious? Oh, sorry, sunshine. We'll pretend. It's really, obviously it's really hard to get through it there. So we're gonna pull him through this hole. It's a little rough to pull it first, but, oh yeah, we got it, y'all. Breakthrough! Woo! There you go, sunshine. You were here for the breakthrough moment. Got you, dude. Heck yeah. Okay, so now this is going to be much easier. And oh, wow. That's so much wireage removed. Holy sh! That's pretty good. So let's see. Some of this we'll get to reuse. Some of this is very obviously not so great. What the fuck's sake? Yes. Yeah, I'm for sure thinking we're going to have some wires that are needed for a handful of shits. It'll be interesting to see where the rest go. Oh, this is exciting. We're really getting into the guts now. We're really I should have, I don't know why, but I didn't, I saw all those wires going into the ECU and I knew they went into the ECU, but I didn't think to myself like, oh yeah, there's a lot we're chopping. Holy sheesh. Well, that changes the game. It just went from a long, dreary wire by wire situation into here we go. Rainbow spaghetti. Dude, there is nothing to cry about over this. It is, you're about to see how easy this actually is. Now that we've got everything out, oh, it's gonna be so easy. All right, we do need to resituate. All right, we're gonna put the wire harness diagram. Oh yeah, yeah. So we got our ECU wire harness pulled through the firewall, and now we have our whole factory service manual telling us what each of these wires are. So now it's just a matter of, like, for example, injector 3 here on A1. Figure out which plug is plug A. Oh no, it is hard. I think that's a D. Here we go. A. I can barely see a 1 right there. Let's get under the light a little more. So we're looking at plug A. Here's pin number 1. What do you know? It's tan. And our factory service manual says tan right up there by A1. Oh, Billy, you screwed up your whole recording. You fucking imbecile. And Billy. Oh, Billy boy. Boy, fuck's sakes. Fuck's sakes. So yeah, I biffed that one pretty good. I almost had a great clip farm. Hold on, guys. Let's take a sec to go, let's take a sec to go silly, crazy, flailing arm man. Got that there. Does anybody have any music requirements tonight? Otherwise, I'm going to take a quick second to generate an idea. Oh, I think I might have one if nobody else has one. Boom. Oh no, I should have kept that open while we were still searching. I biffed it. Oh, guys, I biffed it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Cherokee, dude, I do need to, yeah, we can just put that up there. Oh, son of a gun, I am not precise with the controller. All right, there we go. Rock time. I like learning the, hell yeah, Nestor. All right, we just got ourselves a little reset here. I'm going to bring Chad over there, and we're going to get actually snipping wires. All right. So we already figured out, we're looking at the factory service manual on the right here at the very top. Plug A, pin 1. That's what that A1 there is. Off to the right, where it says injector equals 3, that's injector 3. And then off to the left there, the tan, that's the tan color. So if we follow that little line where the tan label is, imagine like you're solving a maze and you just follow an already predetermined line of, hey, I won type thing. And then you see that we get to that little guy that is labeled, there's a stack of them there, and it's labeled fuel injectors. We were working with injector 3, but all of them go to a black wire, right? And I already cut all the injectors out. But if we still had an injector in there, it would be connected to this tan wire on A1. So now, usually with plugs, there's always some way that, amazing. Usually with plugs, there's always some way that you can get the pins out. What's a pin? Well, we'll get into that once I actually can get them out. But in the case of this plug, to get the pins out, oh, there we go. That's one. Get out of the way, Quest. There we go. Oh, biffed it. Oh, please be on the ground. Yay! So yeah, it's just got these little, you know what I mean? These little fingers we're holding the pins in. Yeah. So now, with that out, I can expose. Come on. Come on. It's in there. It wants to stay in its home. We're gonna force this one out, Billy. There it is. Yep. So this is a very old style pin, but they all get crimped the same. And now we just trace it back. And you'll notice there's a tan wire somewhere. There's a tan wire, right? Let's see, is that? Oh, hey, there we go. It's already been cut, like I said. But now, that's less cruft. We know we don't want injector 3. We're going to make our own wires, so we just take them out. Now, does anybody have any questions before we move to the next wire? How haven't we made connectors better than what they are even these days? Oh, dude. I mean, we do have some pretty good connectors. I don't have any here because they're all inside, but maybe I can find one later and show you guys the difference. But yeah, these guys are kind of big and thick with 2 C's. And obviously the thing to hold the pins in, it's got girth. Super Trooper, you should be telling me where babies come from. You're the father in this chat. Super and Sunshine are the mama and dad are of the chat. So where baby come from, Dad? Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Where Babby come from? Where Babby? How Babby born? How Bezos deliver Babby? Mail order Babby, dude, straight from Bezos. With the crimping. Oh, I missed that next line, Cody, for over on YouTube. From a very special sack that the Mr. Flying Stork, he's got a sack hanging down from his mouth that holds the babby. All right, so now it's going to get really interesting, guys. Now it's going to get really, really intriguing. So injectors, those are whatever. Those are fucking easy peasy, lemon squeezy deesies, right? But we're doing all of this so that way we can reuse wires. Now, pin 1 is on our left. Pin 2 is injector 6, so we're going to pull it out just to make it easier to count. Because we're trying to get to pin A5, that relay ground. So we pulled out injector 6, injector 3, 6. Now we're pulling out 2. Get out of here! Now we're pulling out 4. All right, so now we're on number 5, which is the relay ground. And let's get the touchy boy for this. The relay ground, orange-T. I'm inclined to believe that's tan, but we can also check pin 8. Oh, it's not there because I don't have an upshift indicator. Okay, we can check pin 9, latch relay ground. Oh, shit. So yeah, there's different relay grounds here that I can play with. Some of these might actually do stuff, right? Like, for example, this orange wire that I've been saving, I think we're about to find that it's controlled by one of these pins. This is very exciting. Ooh. All right, so anyways, I got distracted and really excited. I was trying to explain that we're not sure what color the T is, and rather than trying to scroll through 1,000 some odd pages looking for what the color T is, we're going to check pin 9. Right? Because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange, and that looks very black. Okay, so now we go to 9, which should look with black with another color. I need something to point. I need something to point with, y'all. I need a pointy poker little prober. Yes. It's even curved for Barbara's pleasure. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so it's black with a white stripe, and orange with... That doesn't really line up now, does it, lads? The T is different. There's a lot of T's. Are the T's just a signifier of the fact that it's got a trace color? Because in this situation, my boy, in this situation that I find myself in, we're not looking at a tan T color here. And especially not over here. Come on, you're angled for barber's pleasure. Come on, there we go. So these both have a tracer, which maybe that's what T stands for. Titillating. Any chai teas? Dude, maybe we should put some white stripes on. That's a great idea. Oh, and Sunshine, I don't think it's wired wrong. Yeah, hopefully I've made it clear that just the presence of the stripe might be what T stands for here. So that's the chai tea that we're dealing with. Now, what's the expression? We've only just begun pulling the thread on this sweater. So, oh, wait. If it's a ground, oh my goodness, I know exactly what we're going to do, y'all. We're going to remove everything except for the stuff that we think we want to keep. Right? So like we have a couple of grounds here. I think we want to keep those, right? But like the map or the TPS or the air temp or like the injectors that we already pulled out, we don't want those. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's just pull all these fuckers out, clean up the wire, and then leave the ones that we're considering reusing, leave those in. That makes so much more sense. Because then we can find them later. Yeah, that's the official Shark Face recommendation. Yeah. Guys, the official Shark Face recommendation when you're trying to shank through your silly wiring harness woes: pull out the wires that you know you don't need. Leave the wires in that you're not sure if you don't need, and come back to them later. Just get the snowball rolling. Hashtag clip farm. Good clip. What if we remove something and realize it's something we want to keep? Well, my brother, many episodes from now, we'll be getting into rewiring. So that's what you do. You repin. And there's also some other stuff. I don't know where they're at, so I can show you. But they look like a barrel. They're called barrel connectors. And you put the two ends of the wire in there, and you squish it on down. And then there's special heat shrink tubing that you put over it, before you squish it on down. And that heat shrink tubing, you can get kinds that are, like right here. Right? So you can, like this one, because I didn't use a barrel connector, this one has solder in it. It also has the that little yellow right there. That's actually adhesive. So it's glued on there to help keep water out or in. So don't cheap out on it. Gonna set my DVR for that episode. A Lamau. don't tape. Oh God, that's fucking hilarious. All right, so we know we want to keep 5, 7, and 9. Let's recount right quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep 6, 7. Keep 8, 9. Keep. And now we're on 10. What are you, 10? EGR canister control? Nobody likes EGR, guys. Nobody likes EGR. That's the meme here. So we're puking because nobody likes that. Like, you know, when you're playing Fallout or another RPG and they're like, everybody hated that. That's what they feel about EGR canisters. Yes. AC relay ground might keep you too. Might keep you too. All right, so now that I've done my dirty deeds with dastardly depinning the plug, we will replace the cap so I can come back to those wires later. Fuck the EGR canister. Anyways, EGR stands for exhaust gas recirculation. It's basically a fancy emissions thing, but hashtag not legal advice. Hashtag off-road use only. Yeah, so private property, come stop me, IRS. Come and take him. You can pry these Jeeps from my cold, dead hands. Damn government. Damn government these Jeeps don't need no exhaust gas recirculation machines. They need fresh air, fresh freedom air. Freedom. Like that, sunshine. Do I have inspections? No. No, I don't have inspections. I have a gun. In Minecraft. Freedom air comes in a can. Except in 8 counties where they require e-checks. Ooh. That sounds like the government trying to take money from hardworking men and women. We don't support that in this channel. Hashtag not legal advice. Guns are fun in Minecraft, dude. In Minecraft. All right, Billy. Let's see here. There's a lot that I can do with this. I just realized I forgot I have, yes, what the latched relay is at the time. Excuse me. At the time, hashtag tangent. When this Jeep was bought from the factory, it came with the, quote, Sentinel lights. At least I'm pretty sure what that's called. That's what that's called. And basically, it's a fancy way that the ECU would have a relay on, so that way everything else would be on. And the ECU would count down, because it's a computer. And it would count down, and after a minute or two, it would shut off all the lights and shut itself off. That's fucking sweet. I kind of want it. We will be considering this. We will very much be considering a little timer, and then she shuts herself down. That would be very cash money of you, Barbara. Hey, thank you, 500. I forgot about tangent advice, dude. Please consider the following. Dude, goofy goober inflatable man here. Anyways, we're gonna have a lot more fun here than I originally realized. But first and foremost, we desire, which one was one? First and foremost, we desire to undo some more wires. Yep, that went in like that. That's definitely a 1. It just says B on the top here, so, okay. 1 is on the left, baby. B1 is injector 1, and then we have injector 5. Get out of here. Then injector 5. Come on, you bitch. And then stepper motor 2, stepper motor 3, stepper motor 4, and then red and yellow. We keep those. I wish this didn't have whatever the fuck that is. Son of a bitch. Who did that? It's not even a barrel connector, dude. Sorry. And then it goes to the pink and the blacks. Okay, cool. We especially want to keep the blacks. Those are like very important here because that's the grounds. You got to stay grounded, y'all. And look at all these fucking fuckers that we're gonna just now boop. Eat your spaghetti, everybody. Oh wait, this one's still plugged in. All right. We'll double check what that bitch is, and then we'll find its other end and chippity chop it. Hell yeah, dude. I am not in my bare feet. I got the Vans, brother. I got them Vans, brother. All right, first and foremost, though, I do need a fucking wizardy water break here. We need some water wizards. We need some motherfucking water wizards. Oh, dude, I didn't see 500 did some bits. I appreciate that. I had the I had the activity feed hidden away. Hell yeah! Look at that water wizard, dude. Look at that! Look at that happy little water wizard. Isn't he great? Water always makes me wizard. Ooh. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. All right, so I have everything. We're on the, what you call it here? Flighty man cam. Oh, I did turn that off. Okay. Water wizard time. And then we already have our first wire that we haven't already cut. Yeah, we already have our first wire that we haven't actually cut out. And we know we don't want. So we're going to triple check that we for sure know we don't want it type thing. Cut that out. Like retrace it back to wherever, towards the battery. And we'll just continue doing that with all the wires until we are down to a very small, select few. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, sunshine, get some earth juice. Very cash money of you. Whew. All right, let's do this. There it is. It is time. We have wires to cut. Yes. Cut the wires. We'll put the chat up there, dudes. Straight from the Earth's bosoms. That's almost feels like some manner of Iron Man music, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm Iron Man. Building my suits. Do, 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 do. You know, like during the montage where you smash shit up. That is supposed to be right there, I think, right? Yes. And then where did it go? I don't know. We'll put it back there for now. All right. Yes. Where does this wire go? Okay. Didn't we already cut one of these? Nope. But I think, yeah, we'll cut that guy there. D-pin it later, because I forgot my D-pin tools. I fucked up. He is Jeep Man. I am Jeep Man. Cameras just start flashing like crazy. Yeah, I'm Jeep Man, you bitch. I'm sorry, that was rude. I shouldn't have said that. But I'm Jeep Man, you bitch. Oh man. We're cleaning Barbara up right now. We're cleaning Barbara up right now. We're gonna undo all of the factory wiring bullshit. And then we're gonna redo our own shit. Oh, I'm gonna come. Wow. So good. Jeep Man would say that, Lamo. I'm gonna come. Do not come. I'm gonna come. All right. So is that the end of B? Yes. Because we already put the cap back on. I'm gonna come. I can't believe I might actually want to save this many wires. What was the... I don't even know if this actually... I gotta trace this wire, because I don't know if it actually has anything on the other end. I am having such a good fucking time. Oh, I needed this. Jeep guys will literally say they needed this as they're knee deep into some crazy bullshit. I needed this, guys. I needed this. Jeep Man would say that, dude. We got some good tunes. We got some good crew. What more could a goofy goober ask for? I mean, honestly. What more could a young boy hope for? All right, this is plug C. And we are for sure looking at number 1 on the left. They 3D really don't like it when I get close like that. We're waiting for the next gen. We need the next gen technology. Jeep, Jeep man in his natural habitat. We are honestly flying through this, and having an amazing time while doing it. Yes. Sensor input. What the fuck are you about, eh? It just says sensor input. Okay, bro. Calm down. No, shit. Shit. That one didn't fall. I saw it. Did you see the blue? Did you see that little piece of blue? We need to get to it. Shit. That is not very cash money of me. That is not very cash money of me. Shame. Real shame. Okay. First and foremost, that's right. Sensor input. Engine speed. Oh, don't need it. Already removed it. I think AC request is whether or not the AC is on. Save myself some time. Throw it on the ground. Dude, Lisa Nagaib of Jeeps. All right, so I think the AC request, I'm not sure what that's about. And then green tan, I'm not sure what the start signal is about. Oh. Goes to the starter relay. Oh. This might be how I actually start my Jeep. Or it might just be a signal that we're trying to start the Jeep. So yeah, I might want to keep that. And I already removed a bunch of wires without triple checking. And I said I was going to triple check them, so let's hope we don't need them, everybody. Gear select switch. What? Like Peanuts had Texas Roadhouse pre-COVID. We didn't know how good we had it, dude. All right, so 2 is the AC request. That might just be telling us that the AC is on, but we're going to save it. And then 3 is the start signal. That, again, might just be telling us that we're trying to start, but we're going to keep it. And then we get to 4, which is speed control. We don't give a shit about that. I am the speed. And then after speed control, we have the sync signal. And then map. Map is manifold air pressure sensor. Then throttle position sensor. And then air intake temperature sensor. And then we skip and get to the coolant temperature sensor. And then this is the injector feed. So this is the actual, I think this is to power the injectors. Yeah, orange is a power wire. And it comes off the fuel. Oh, there's the fuel pump relay. Oh, okay. So yeah, we definitely need to keep that orange wire. But there's different orange wires that do different things. We have 3 different oranges of power. Very intriguing. The most intriguing setup I've ever seen. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving on to the 5-volt map supply, which is right after. Wait. What's this? We must recount. We're demanding a recount. We're demanding a recount because we're trying to find pin 11. Making sure that it is this orange bastard. But it's the only orange bastard we've pulled out, so it should be okay. All right, I counted 11. We got 2 injector feed. 12, we have a wire in pin 12 that is not in the factory service manual. Very exciting. 13, empty. Good news. Okay, map supply, TPS, and sync. Okay, yeah, we removed the last 3. But this is kind of wild, guys. This manual that we're looking at is straight from the factory. This maze of wires handed to us by the factory for your enjoyment, of course. And if we're checking here, I have this orange wire, which is pin C11, and that's what we're looking at in the factory service manual. And right next to pin 11 is pin 12. Like it is. And we have a brown and pink wire here, but it's not, pin 12 is not listed in the factory service manual. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's very not cash money. Just so we're on the same page. That's very not cash money. It's also very not cash money that I now need that blue piece. Please, Mr. Blue Piece, be easy to get to. Oh, yes, thank the Jeep gods. Bam, 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 bam. Rev limiter, that's how you thank the Jeep gods. Hit the rev limiter. It's the song of our people. Also, I'm thinking to myself that this mix is very chill, but I feel like I'm getting put to sleep here. I don't know what else to tell you, ladies and gents. I feel like I'm getting put to sleep here. I feel like I am absolutely being put to sleep. Oh gosh, now it's even. Bunch of old people dancing here. Wow. All right, let's see. I found a mix that we listened to last stream, so that ain't gonna fucking do it. You know, just to there we go. Wake them back up with the doses and mimosas. So slow. All right, we're going to take a risk here, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking the risk. We're going for the biscuits. Damn it, where the fuck? There it is. We're taking the fucking risk. We're taking the hard tech risk. You'll see. Oh, shit. Oh, sweet. We saved it. Oh. Hey, a little bit of water and then back into the fucking wires, ladies and fucking gentlemen. Hey. He said, sit. That being said, we're almost to the point where I can say that I have the ECU out. We're almost there. All right, so what was this blue wire again? Oh, yeah, it was a sensor sync ground. We can't use that for shit. I just kicked my tire. It did not feel good. I have completely kicked my tire. It's almost like a stubbed toe. Very lucky to be wearing shoes right now. All that grounding, it won't do shit for you when you stub your toe. They say to me, Shark Face, you wanted to reuse the grounds, but not this ground. This ground is not like the rest. It's very bad, very not cool. This ground and all of his friends, they need to go. We're getting them out. Yeah, and this was just straight sensor ground, so we can definitely remove this one. I hope I already... Well, music switch. Shit. All right, well, you know what? That's a good song, so we'll save it for later. But for right now, I desire there's some very good herd tick. It's about to get hype for the next hour. Ein Menschen Weine Balken. Ow. And they're cutting this. All right, so this wire was actually spliced, and part of it goes into the transmission controller, and then the other part of it goes to whatever the fuck. Okay, that's good. Very good. Yes, very good. Nasty wires is covered in shits. That was the wrong wire. Whoops. At least I'm pretty sure that was the wrong wire. Don't judge me, everybody. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, monkey. I'm not sure what that wire's for, but no turning back now, Rick. And then I'm pretty sure that this was a ground, and how did I just fuck that up again? What the fuck is going on with me? I've cut 2 wrong wires. What am I doing? What the fuck? Now I've got a fucking mess. Now I really fucked up. God damn it, Shark. This is for sure the the fucking right wire. Fuck. Fake. Breathe, pylon. Fuck's sake. All right. Anyways, now we must figure out. See, that went. All right, so this guy mostly goes into the transmission. I think it's some manner of ground. The other wire goes there. Oh, we need to grab all the wires. That wire goes to that plug. That wire goes to that plug. Yep, that was a ground. Well, Supa, you asked earlier what happens when you cut a wire that you need, well, you'll see now. You'll for sure see now. You're going to learn. That's... You just rewire it. That's it. You just simply rewire that bitch. Oh, that's a punch to the gut. That's a punch to the gut. I can't believe I made that mistake. That is, that's an unfortunate time. That is very, very unfortunate. That is very. Are we having fun? I chose this. I chose this. This was my, I chose this. I made this my personality. That was me. I actively chose to do that. When other people were doing normal shit, I was like, nah, dude. Jeeps, inline six, go vroom. And now here we are. I've just absolutely biffed it. So, we'll be making new grounds. We're going to take a second to, well, it's only 10:30. I can't believe it. We're going to take a sec to get a fucking water, though. So I'm sweating my face off. Oh. Dude, I biffed it. I cut wires that we actually needed, and now I'm going to have to just completely disassemble them. Oh. I mean, I guess I can suck down the copium that it's one of those wires that was covered in duct tape. So it's a good thing. Yeah. It's a good thing. Let me suck down some more copium. Yeah, it's a good thing. I'm happy. Suck down some more copium. I'm coping right now. Yeah, we're coping right now. We're telling ourselves that it doesn't hurt to make such a simple mistake. Yeah, the wire had duct tape. No, they don't put duct tape over wires. That's stupid. That's bad. So we should have gotten rid of it anyways. Copium. Yeah, we shouldn't have gotten rid of it anyways. We're having water. The water wizard says cope. The water wizard says this too shall pass. I'm so fucking distracted. I forgot to actually switch to the workbench. We need to recenter our chi. Yes, recenter the chi. Cheap gods. do not abandon me now, Jeep gods. I have sacrifice of engine. Yeah. All right. I at least want to get. I at least want to now. I at least want to get the. Oh no! Is that what's happening? Is my brain shutting down? No. I say no. I want more. Okay? We're going to take them grounds out because I just biffed it. Then we'll get back to taking the rest of the ECU wires out. Because I think we still have another side of the plug. And then we can take apart this engine some. Right? I hope. I better be able to. Oh, I got to take the oil out. That's where I'll start. How will I do that? I don't know. Maybe we'll get the engine hoist. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll get the engine hoist. I've already got this guy here and this guy here. Hell yeah. Get the engine hoist, pick it up, hold it over the oil pan. Just drain that shit, and then we'll be able to pull all the plugs and turn her over. We'll pull all the plugs, prime the oil. Okay, cool. So yeah, we should be able to get to this tonight. I believe. We're going for it. Slack, what up, dude? Yeah, I saw you and Maker were talking. Well, I hope I don't blow out the... I already said it. So yeah, I saw you and Maker were talking about book stuff. Well, I was prepping for stream. Let's get my brain please work. Let's check it. Let's brain please work. Thank you, brain. You got the 85X. That's that FlashForge printer, right? Here on the 29th? Like in a month? A little over a month? That is exciting, dude. Yeah, dude, the multicolor, that's why it's so dope. Oh yeah. It is now, isn't it? Wow. Something is going on with my brain right now, everybody. Please bear with me. And I should have plenty of charge on the... Yeah, we're only at 60. We're plenty good. We're plenty good. We're only almost 2 hours in, dude. Brain can't shut down. Brain not allowed. Yeah, wait, no, these are all... No, we definitely have some to remove off of this guy still. I didn't take this gray out yet. I took the blue, but not the gray. Okay, so we got to fix those grounds that I biffed. This is a little bit annoying / silly. Whatever, that can stay there. All right, so this guy... Well, let's just fucking do it like this. Full biff race. Because see, this thing, it's squished and then soldered. And this was from the factory. And you can kind of literally see the duct tape schmutz nastiness. Because it was covered in duct tape, dude. Like... Nothing was actually lost here, is what I'm telling myself. There was also the other wire that I had cut that was purple, and I think might have actually been for a fan relay, but... You win some, you lose some. Don't be a little bitch. Don't be a wanker. As Slack would say. Don't be a fucking wanker. Well, some of these might still be connected, though. Shit. Okay, that one's not. That one's not. That one's not. So that is connected there, and it's more duct tape. It's also connected to the engine and not the battery, because the coil plug, the ignition coil on this model is on the body, so it just grounds straight to the battery, right? And that's all the noise from the coil and the injectors can go straight to that. Sorry, it's split that way. Apologies. The coil goes straight to the battery, and then the injectors are coming from the battery over here, something like that, I believe. But they're separated so that way it doesn't build up a lot of noise, is how I understood it. Please don't hold me to that. So if this ground was on the engine, then when I go to put the new engine in, with having the coil, the new engine has the ignition coil mounted to the engine. So the noise from the coil and the injectors would all be in the engine. So that would start to build up. This is what I'm telling myself. This is the copium that we're inhaling today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying today's flavor of copium. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying today's copium. It's a free range blend, shipped in from California roughly 5 years ago, and we've been marinating it here at home in Michigan. Wait, what? Why? I'm not gonna wash my hands off when we're about to get the fucking deeper into it. Jesus. Yeah, Slack, that's huge because you're gonna have the dual. Well, not dual. How many colors is it? That's actually a good question. That's actually a good question. How many color doth it be? Some meth head is going to see this waste of copper and just be very disappointed. Honestly, I wonder if I should, with all of my wires, I wonder if I should save them and be like, hey guys, anybody want these wires? Is that a thing? Ooh, Slack, 4-color? That's huge, bro. That's huge. Huge, brother. All right, so we didn't end up using these blacks. They were on the engine. I'm sorry. Oh well, like I said, they were covered in duct tape. I'm not gonna stress over this spilled milk. I'm gonna see it as an absolute win and move on. I see this as an absolute win. Yes. Yes. I see this as an absolute win. Yeah. Yeah. All metal hot ends up to 0.8. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Black, that's huge, dude. I'm happy for you, man. Rain, if you dropped. Oh. Dude, this mix just reignited my soul. It'll need a name? Oh, dude. I think you know what you need to do. I think you know what you need to do to figure out a name. I think it involves a certain Miss Mary Jane. Nine out of 10 doctors would recommend. Or 9 out of 10 mad scientists would recommend. Maybe I should be leaving a little tag on so that way I know what I'm removing, but honestly, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. 24/7. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious, Slack. Real Snoop Dogg vibes. Real Snoop Dogg vibes. We almost have it. We almost have it. Oh, man. Yeah, we almost have it. All right, one is going to be on the right. No, we're putting one on the left because it's been on the left every other time. If you're rewiring and have all that, I gotta look and check, dude. AAA export, hell yeah, dude. That's wild, dude. All right, we are on D2, which is AC select. We might actually want that. And then D3 is sensor ground, which we're not going to be using anymore. And then we skip a bunch. Oh, and we get to the knock sensor. And then O2 sensor. Oh, we just escalated. Oh, well, whatever this was, we already cut it. That was the wire that we weren't sure what it was. So we do want to check the green, and then the orange is injector feed, and yellow is ignition interface out. That's that. Sweet. Oh, that flew somewhere. Oh, Holy shit. Okay. So after all of that, we're down to a handful of wires. And basically at this point, everything that's left is either some manner of relay that we might want to control, or power wires coming from other relays. And I think there might be a couple of wires here that we're still not sure what they fully are. Like that green one from the last pin there. The AC select. What does that guy do? Light green. AC low pressure switch. Okay, well, we're going to start tracing this guy. Because it's one of the only greens left. Then it goes into this big fuck all plug. And this big fuck all plug goes into this big fuck all goopity goppity of shitty bitties. Is this guy power? I hope not. All right. The only thing left to really do as far as... Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry. What up, sunshine? So we have all of the wires that are connected to sensors and other shit like that all taken out. The only wires that are left are either relay, like control wires, or power wires, which would mean that the last thing that we actually want to do, and I don't think we're going to do this today, it'll be another stream, catch us every, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. We're going to put the battery back in here and see what is working versus what is broken. We've got some lights that we should check. In the Jeep itself, there's obviously electric windows worth checking. And then we can also back probe our remaining wires to figure out, can we control relays with them? Can we power our ECU with them? Can we power what else, right? How neat is that? Holy shit. No, we did not rewire it yet. We cut it out, and we're going to have to add stuff back in when the time comes. Because it was grounded to the engine. Oh, what is this? Water wizard moment. So yeah, that is it may not seem like we've done a whole lot tonight. Has it been full 2 hours? Yes, it has. It may not seem like we've actually done a lot in the last 2 hours, but in reality, there was some pretty big stuff. There was some pretty big stuff. It's hard to tell because all of the wires that we cut out, you know what I mean? They're in the bin. Know what I'm saying? All right. Woo! Well, I'm trying to think with my brainium. I don't want to do the engine hoist. That's going to be a lot of pulling this heavy object. I'm a little beat up. But can we take parts off of this guy? Because we can't really do anything just yet in the Jeep itself. I do want to worry about that steering column. All right, so yeah, I think technically I can at least take off the thermostat housing guy. Will I be able to clean that up? Yeah, I should be able to clean that up a little bit. Yeah, we can at least work on the thermostat housing some. Do some actual engine shit. Start winding down a little bit. Get them hoses, dude. Yeah, start winding down. Do something that I can sit. I do want to save this belt, but I need to mark the fact that it's the old one. Because I have a pile of belts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll clean this engine up. There is a big hose over there. And then we'll call it a big win of a day. Oh, shit, what's that? Oh, fuck, stretch, bud? You're not wrong, Gaunis. You're not fucking wrong. I've been contorting the body in weird ways. I've been contorting my body in very weird ways, brother. Yeah, we're going to take a sec. We can get some hoses off, and we can get that thermostat. Oh, ow. We can get that thermostat off and cleaned up. Yeah, I think the steering wheel, now that I'm thinking about it some, I think the steering wheel itself, trying to get that off, I got to do that ASAP because we need to figure out how I'm going to actually mount the flappy paddle shifters. So we got to get that steering wheel taken apart. And then technically we do need to get the dash off so that way we can get to the transmission controller wires. Okay. So I wonder if I got to do some off-stream research to figure out how we get the steering wheel apart. Because that's not normally something you fuck with. Luckily, I'm only fucking with... Oh, God, this feels amazing. I'm only fucking with the vanity pieces. The shit that looks good. Not the shit that makes it work. All right. All right, so we're going to putz on this engine for a little bit. Get a couple hoses off here, a couple of hoses off there. Oh, shit, what's that? Well, we're going to get a quick little bit of wireage off the ground so that way the guy will slide. We've reduced the old wiring harness down to the bare minimum. Only stuff that we have to test and possibly reuse. Leverage the factory service manual. How dope is that? So now we're going to wind down a little bit and enjoy working on the engine that is going to go into Barbara. There's little things like the thermostat housing here. Clearly this guy's stuck in there now, isn't he, huh? Got to take that out. There's also this little hose here. Got to take that off because we're going to get a new water pump. This one doesn't feel... This one takes a little bit of effort to move compared to the new one. But I don't think we can actually take this guy off tonight because I want to turn the engine over first. You know what I'm saying? Before I start pulling big parts off, I do want to at least turn the engine over. So we're just going to do some little guys. We know we got to get this fucker off and clean it up and whatnot. Like there's all the schmutz, right? So let's clean it up. Let's clean it up, dude. Get this hose off. We can put it on the shelf with the other stuff. The old fuel hose. I wonder how we get this guy off. All right, well, you first. Oh, hey-oh! There we go. Look at this. Look at this nasty shit, dude. Well, that's nifty. So the thermostat that's sitting on the engine here, this actually holds the water in the engine, so that way the engine itself will get up to the right temperature. But since it holds in the water, it also holds in the air. So there's this little guy right here. And this little guy, whenever there's pressure coming this way, right, the pressure of the water will hold that ball bearing into this hole. But whenever the engine's off, the air can get through here, so that way the engine itself can bleed the air. Nifty. But we don't know the age of this thermostat and the temperature, and it just looks like schmuck, and we already got the engine out. So while I'm in here, we got a new one. And that is what we'll put on this bitch. That is what we'll put on this bitch. Now we're going to have to clean up the other schmutz. The old gasket. The old gasketto. Schmutz. The schmutz of the old gasket must go, laddie. Yeah, dude. If the engine isn't up to temperature... Oopsie. If the engine isn't up to temperature, then the oil doesn't flow as like it's designed to flow at a certain temperature, right? All right, so we need something to take that guy off and that. So, yes. Will this work? Yes, it will. It's adjustable. I think I did, I noticed last stream that we were just so vibing out and having fun with chat that when I actually tried to go back and edit some of the footage into shorts for YouTube and whatnot, it was pretty rough because there was just like that constant stream of consciousness. And I feel like we've done pretty good this stream about taking a moment to try and clip farm. Hashtag clip farm. This maybe would have been easier if I would have grabbed the right size piece. Nope, we got it though. Hashtag clip farm. Son of a bitch. It's hidden back there. I can't even fucking see it. I can feel it. Ouch. There we go. There we fuck. Ah! Yeah, it can be super burny outy, Slack. It can be super burny outy. Thanks, 500. Hashtag clip farmed. Oh, all right. So let's use a power tool. Let's use a power tool. Trying to remember where I put the piece that I need. There it is. So we're not going to use a wire brush because it'll score the surface. So we have this little guy that it's made of plastic. So it kind of buffs the surface, like polishes it. And you might be asking, what surface, Sharkface? This surface. Yeah, it can't really do much. It's struggling to take stuff off because it doesn't have much power. So, when you need more power, there we go. When you need more power, not this guy. This is a little too much. This is a little violent. This scraper is a little violent. We need a more friendlier scraper, and I know it's in here somewhere. I just don't know fucking where. Shit. Well, we got a brand new scraper that we could use one of these guys, but there is a gasket scraper that I have for this. It's a nice, it uses these pieces. Or no, these, okay, maybe it's not in this drawer then. Or maybe that is the pieces and it's missing. No, gasket scraper. No, gasket scraper. Oh, this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking, y'all. I've lost my gasket scraper. I've lost my gasket scraper. No! Brother. No. No, brother. That was such a good tool, too. I used it so many a time. It's got to be in here somewhere, damn it. Where else would I have put the gasket scraper? Ouch. .3D printer bed scraper is very similar to a gasket scraper. Well, it's organized chaos. It's organized chaos. Yeah, look at that gasket. Yeah, peeling that gasket off. Ooh, ooh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Get that gasket off. Oh, yeah. It is mandatory to talk to that. Have you seen it? Yes, on the ground on the right side of the drawer. Dude, exactly. It's male organization strats. Blame it on the ADHD. I might have a little bit of the tism, but I risen with that tism, bro. Okay. We're gonna try and make it a little more blunt here, and it's not doing it for us. This fan is a little annoying, but I don't want to take it apart and lose the bolts right now. Okay, this is this is always the fun part of building an engine. It's the gasket scraping. Come on, you bitch. There we go. Just violent speed, momentum. Certainly this won't end up bad. Certainly this won't end up bad. I won't have any regrets. Come on, baby. Oh. Come on, baby. You know I like it. Might be better to use one of those razor blades. Gaunis, God damn it, shut up with your smart ideas, okay? Gaunis, just stop. Gaunis, listen. Your fucking logic, I don't know if I appreciate you talking smart like that. I don't know if I appreciate you talking smart like that. That thing's fucked. Let's not risky the biskies. I don't know if I appreciate that, Gaunis. I might say nice things about you. What do you think of that? Nice things about you. What do you think of that? How does that make you feel, huh? Backyard scientist backpack, hey Lamau. Yeah, you got to save every little piece of tool. That is like, man. You know what? I don't want to hear it, Gaunis. I don't want to hear about how smooth it's scraping. Okay. Oh God, look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I really wish I had my gasket scraper because I think it did use the razor blades. Or I'm gonna get a gasket scraper that's just holds razor blades. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at the size of this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was a good one. Oh God, was that as good for you guys as it was for me? Oh, that's a big one. Oh, Chippy. Oh, big Chippy right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big Chippy. Oh, another big Chippy. Oh, premature chipulation right there. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Chippy. This was the best way to wind down. By far, this was the best way to wind down. Man, I gotta get the Gigantify emote stuff to show the emote, man. Or make a noise or something, because I totally missed it. I'm so sorry, Trooper. I appreciate the bits. Let's look at the big son of a bitch. Let's look at this big son of a bitch. Where is it? Should be big. It should be big. Yeah, look at that big fucking cat. Fuck yeah. Look at that big fucking cat. It's not on Twitch alerts, but I can do it with Mix It Up. Dude, Mix It Up saving the day yet again. Yeah, we gotta do some stuff with Mix It Up. Are you gonna be around this weekend, 500? Not to put you on the spot, I'm so sorry, but are you gonna be around this weekend? Not Saturday, maybe Sunday, defo Monday. I got to stream Monday. I'm getting on the schedule now. I'm no more fucking around. So if we do it Monday, it would have to be live. We'll play it by ear. Maybe I'll just try myself instead of being a little bitch. All right. Well, if you ain't gonna be around Saturday, fuck you then. You know what? Fine, 500. You don't have to come around Saturday, dude. Yeah, I don't want to hang out with you on Saturday. I don't give a fuck, fucker. All right, there's the light. See, it's metal now. You can see it reflecting and shiny. I got cool things to do, he said. Go to the go-away party at my maybe future house. Oh, shit, dude. All right, I guess I can understand. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it, 500. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna think about it, 500. My people will talk to your people, but see, look at how buff it is now. Polished. Y'all got people? Keep pooping on it, dude. Dude, boofed. I'm not gonna lie, they're what you call it. At the dispensary, I picked up a pre-roll, and the strain is called Super Boof. I laughed so hard when he told me the strain name. He didn't. I don't know if he really cared for how much I was laughing, but to me it was funny as hell. Man, is this thing? No, this thing's fine. This thing's not biffed. It's only lost a couple of phalanges. Get boofed. Super boof, dude. And no cap. It's actually pretty decent. Yeah. But can you see how it looks a lot nicer now compared to before where it was a little, it was a little schmutzy? Ooh, especially after I give it a little rub down right there. Give her a little rub down. She likes that. It's getting there, dude. The fan is still in the way, so we might just have to suck it up. Barb, your shocks are fucked. Oh, Gaunis, I bet you Mark has some knackered ass wheels, dude. Yeah, see, there was still a lot of schmutz here on the bottom. Oh, yeah. That's why we couldn't get much done here on the bottom. Hell yeah, dude. Is that the only kind of buffer? Well, kind of. Like another one that I can use, you got the old Brillo pad, right? But you don't want to go too, let's see. I wonder if I can show this really nicely. I'm not too worried about this because it is using RTV and it's pretty safe. It's not like a head gasket or something. So it's like this is okay to fuck up a little bit, right? But like a Brillo pad, let's see if we can really. It's like a Brillo pad. You can't really see it too well. This thing is pretty old and fucked up as well, so it's not got a lot going for it. But I'm trying to show you that it leaves scores in the surface, like little micro scratches. And you want kind of a nice smooth surface. You don't want big deep valleys and grooves and shit, right? So obviously I can't use sandpaper. And this guy is just designed so that way, even if I start going fucking, oh, you're whoa, fucking hard as fuck. You know what I mean? It's not really going to fuck shit up. It's going to be really hard to mess up. So this is just, it's not the only thing that you can use. It's just the most, shark proof. Oh shit. We went backwards and now it's, yeah, it's just the most shark proof this way. See, like it will. Oh, no, that's mostly just smudge. If you put it in that box, I swear to God, it went back in that box. It went back in that box. YouTube is definitely not as cool as Twitch, Hunt. It's good to see you, bro. How you doing? No, we do have some YouTube homies. I appreciate y'all leaving the thumbs up there on YouTube and whatnot. Hey, oh, Sunshine Gigantified fucking a big ol' emote too. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, the government name. That's right. Hey, Lamau. Oh, that's a much nicer surface now, isn't it? Look at that shine. Oh, shit. No kidding. Oh, my God. Animal Squad Airsoft. That's from back in the UAT days. Yeah, so you can kind of see it's putting little scratches, little scores in it. So maybe this thing is a little biffed up and dead. But overall, I think it's going to be okay. I've ran worse. Because, yeah, this surface, you got to have this whole surface be as level as possible. So if I just start hitting it with like sandpaper, it could get unleveled. But yeah, as you can see with this, there's no bright metal shavings, right? Like sandpaper, if you like sand down some wood and you get all the sawdust everywhere. There's like no dust here. So it's just taking off so little at a time. Pretty damn good almost. That last little bottom bit. No, that's pretty good. Well, no, there's a little bit right there. Like, do you see these big holes right there? You can see the scratches right along there. Shit like that is not what you want. But I've exposed it, you know what I mean? So that way we don't have old schmutz in there fucking shit up. Yeah, it's a little scratchy. Ooh, old schmutz, dude. And farmer and contractor. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a little scratchy. I definitely went pretty hard. Oh, dude, little water wizard. Little water wizard. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that surface. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that surface. Oh, it's got schmutz on the bottom. Damn it. Dude, we're almost at 3 hours. Holy shit. We're almost at 3 hours. Woo. All right. See if we can get this little bottom guy. I can fully remove the fuel line. I'm going to leave that other hose. The other hose that's on there right now, that's the water pump. And I got a new water pump. So I'll just leave it on there so that way it's easy to keep track of the hose. I do have a new fan guy. Which I don't even know if it's needed. This fan honestly does feel like it's pretty clutchy. Nah, fuck that. While we're in here, right? While we're the fuck in here. Because now that I've started to play with it, it's gotten pretty damn loose. All right. The hose, dude. The hose. The hose, dude. Where'd the hose at? All right. Let's get this little guy cleaned off. And then the fuel hose, get rid of that. Let's see if there's anything else we want to preemptively get off. Oh, shit. You getting that? You getting that earth juice, Hunt? You getting? Is that an earth juice glug glug, or is that a first beer of the night glug glug? Glug glug 9000, dude. Well, we lost another battery. Shit. Oh, we have one more because we were almost done with that. That one's still charging. Let's hope this one's charged. Oh, yeah, we have the... I should check and see if I can find... Oh, shit, I might not even be able to repin those. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to worry about the transmission harness off stream as well. Because that's going to be some first time with those pins. All right, so that's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we got to do a little bit of... Tomorrow we got to do a little bit of steering column investigation and see if we can depin the stuff off the transmission. Because then we can start moving on to that. But I'm thinking that next stream Monday... Oh. Oh, why drill not go brr? Well, brother. Please hold, I can show you. So we have it set to NVIDIA Broadcast, and NVIDIA Broadcast has the noise removal effect. So I'll turn that off. And now you're going to be hearing a lot more shit. You're going to be hearing a lot more shit. So let's get the let's see if we can hear the drill burr. But like you'll hear it'll take out NVIDIA Broadcast will take out some of my breathing as well as some of my ums. So like people on YouTube are probably noticing it the most because they don't have the music. What was I doing? The drill. Why drill no go burr? But now, watch what happens, right? Now you can probably most definitely hear the drill. Or like you know, you can hear me clapping and whatnot, right? So I'm clapping and chit-chatting and whatnot. Right, check this out. Now we switch the noise removal back on. And then, now when I'm talking and clapping, it's probably not coming through nearly as like you know what I'm saying? It's noise removal technology. Yeah. So that way you guys don't have to hear any loud impacts or shit like that. Yeah, for Nestor over on YouTube, it probably made a big fucking difference. Probably made a big difference. Yeah, that's why like the other night when we were putting the wheels on Brenda and I had the impact gun, you guys couldn't hear any of the tuk from the impact. All right, so we're going to take this shit off, and that is going to be how we end stream. The final thing. We got the gasket all cleaned up. Yeah, we got the gasket all cleaned up. That's absolutely huge, even though the bolt's a little bent. We got that one gasket all cleaned up. Yeah, let's take off that other guy and call it. Did I have... There we go. Hey, what up, Midwest? I appreciate your kind words very much. Appreciate your kind words big time. We got the come on, there it is. We got the Quest 3. That's how that's how I actually stream from here in my big old garage. Computers inside of. Yeah, that's how we got the like we were using the factory service manual earlier tonight when I was taking out the old ECU wiring harness. Having this up in front of us so that way we could actually see, you know, which wire is which. That was probably one of the first times where being in VR wasn't just a gimmick or a way of streaming. It was actually fucking useful. It felt really cool. Pardon my French. Yeah, Nestor, time has flown, dude. The motion sickness, I don't know what it is. I have been very blessed. And I think there's only been one time where it felt a little weird because the headset was lagging really bad. But I know a buddy of mine, I think he's here in YouTube chat, but he's definitely in Twitch chat. He takes motion sickness drugs before he plays VR because he gets it really bad. What up, little animal? How you doing, bud? And yeah, exactly, Hunt. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Animal Squad Airsoft. That's yeah, there you go. That's him. He can speak to it himself. He is in YouTube chat. Oh my god. Yeah, Midwest, F-150. I appreciate you stopping by big time. I'm Sharkface. I build Jeep. That's what I do. I enjoy it quite a bit, too. I've got my 88 Jeep Cherokee here. I blew up that engine, so I've got a newish one. It's only got 60,000 miles, which is very, new for this engine. Shit, that's one of those, I gotta stick something in there, guys. We are on the back end of stream. Usually I'm streaming every oh my goodness. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. EST. So since you're in the Midwest, like myself, well, I'm in Michigan. I don't know whereabouts that you're at the Midwest, but I know I'm kind of on the there. Oh my goodness, this fuel line's just cracked. Okay, so we don't need to take it off. It just cracked. That is why we have new fuel line. I got to put on the bed cover? Hell yeah, little animal. Congrats, dude. Yeah, that's right. You said you were going to do the bed cover, and I think I remember something about some running boards, dude. Oh, very interesting take, Hunt, on the motion sickness. Hell yeah, very interesting take. Whew. Okay, well. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good stopping point, y'all. I know we had some people just join in chat, so my apologies that we're ending just as you're getting here. But I'm a tired boy. This is a good stopping point. We had gotten a lot done tonight. There used to be a whole bunch of wires in these plugs, and now we're down to just the power wires and the relays. Soon we'll get to actually get to pull the engine out. I think the only thing that's waiting on me that I got to do off stream is figure out the steering column so that way I can design the flappy paddle shifters. And I got to figure out the transmission plugs and whether or not I can reuse them. So next stream, if I haven't done that, next stream we will actually be turning this engine over and seeing if it works. Hey, I'm just now seeing the bits for the screen there. Thank you, Hunt. Hell yeah, dude. I know, I'm so sorry, little animal. I'm so sorry, man. I'm still getting adjusted to an actual schedule. But 3 hours is actually a very long stream for me compared. You know what I'm saying? Oi. I forgot if I was saying anything. Dude, I'm dead tired. My brain just took a shit, totally. Oh, yeah. Next stream, we will for sure be turning this engine over. Because obviously we gotta, before we put hella work into it, we gotta make sure that it's actually gonna work. I won't be able to compression test it, but we can at least turn it over. I've got a bore scope that maybe we'll try and fuck with. But yeah, that'll be next stream, which will for sure be Monday night, motherfucking 9 p.m. EST. Thank you to everybody that was hanging out. Again, boys, I'm fucking big time appreciative of y'all. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join the Discord. Exclamation point YouTube. Exclamation point Twitch. You can find all my socials. Exclamation point commands if you just want to see the commands. Yeah, thank you big time for everybody who chatted. There was a lot of bits from all the boys. We had Hund giving a bunch of bits. We had some, We had some from Supa and Sunshine, for sure, for sure. We had some new people show up and chat. We had some other people return. It was a very, very productive day, very huge. I appreciate every single one of you so much for showing up, keeping me company. I would have been doing this regardless, but because you're here hanging out with me, I feel like I'm one step closer to turning this pipe dream into a little bit of a reality. Hell yeah, dude. Coming up next Monday, we're going to work on this engine.